Hey y'all, coming to you from Houston, Texas. Driving down 45 northbound. I got a little, you have to forgive me, I got a little allergy cough thing, so I might be coughing during this whole thing. Matter of fact, let me get some cough drop in me. It's like the safest thing to do. Disclaimer. Don't try this at home, kids. What I wanted to say, talk about this morning, I've had a lot of time to think about, sit back and think about what's going on with Texas, Governor Abbott, these immigrants that are coming over, mostly military-age men, by the way. And I got thinking, why are we still sending these people to other states? We all still pay federal taxes. So my message really is for Governor Abbott. You need to wake up. You're not helping the problem. You're not helping my pocketbook by sending these migrants to another state. I still pay federal taxes. Gregg. Hey Gregg, you listening? We still pay federal taxes, you idiot. So you think your little disguise is fooling me. You're fooling everybody else. You might want to look in the mirror. Because we know who you're in bed with. We see your WEF affiliations and your New World Order affiliations. It's all over your websites and everything that you touch. Why don't you stop sending these migrants to other states? You're hiding behind, we're protecting Texas, but you're really causing more harm than good. Send them back to where they came from. If I'm going to pay for something, I'd rather send them back to where they came from. Sending them to New York and all these other states, bump that. You're still costing me tax money. You're still costing everybody tax money because they may not be in your state, but last I checked, federal income taxes covers the whole United States. So you need to figure it out, bub, because we're on to you. Just remember that. Remember who got you, who put you in office. You need to start sending these freaks, these murderers and rapists, job stealers. Everybody's hiring these people because they work for pennies on the dollar. Meanwhile, white man, black man, residents of this country, fought for this country, are struggling to scrape by. But y'all want to just play this game like we don't know what's going on. You better stop sending these people to other states. Send them back to the country that they came from. You're sending them to the interior of this country. You're causing a threat. The threat level is rising. From a military standpoint, we are destabilized. We're not being destabilized. We are destabilized. You better figure out what side of the fence you want to be on, Gregg. Because it don't matter, you know, everybody might feel sorry for you because you're in a wheelchair. Well, guess what? You hold an office of leadership that you're elected by for your abilities to govern. So don't come to me with that. We need to stop sending these people to other states. send them back to their countries that they came from. Hell, we're giving them almost $4,000 a month, $10,000 a month in some cases. For what? All these homeless people that we got, all these wounded and PTSD-ridden veterans that are struggling. You're going to give these people $10,000 of my money, of our money? That's fucked up. I feel betrayed. The country that I grew up loving is not the country that I live in today. Everything I've ever been told is a lie. There ain't nothing you can say to make me feel otherwise. Actions speak louder than words, Gregg. Now you got the Democrats, the Democrats, and the Republican Party scratching and clawing, trying to keep Donald Trump out of office. Don't look like it's working. I promise you this. Let them cheat. Let them not certify this election. This country will burn. This country will burn. The coals of this war that y'all started from greed and power-hungry bullshit, it's already on fire. It just hadn't hit the powder keg yet. Watch. Let the House of Representatives not certify this election coming up. This country's going to blow up. Not from the outside, from within. And it's going to be all of your faults. Because the people trusted you to govern us, to govern the state, to lead us into prosperity, not poverty. I might be blabbing, and I'm a nobody, but this nobody is a vote. This nobody is tired. This nobody wants some fucking change. Me and my family, we've gone through a whole lot of shit since y'all decided to do this whole COVID thing. Whole lot of shit. We finally came out on top. But it wasn't without taking wounds. Unnecessary wounds. Because we listened and we trusted our government. We trusted y'all to take care of us, which is probably a mistake. But here we are, 4 years later, and everything's gotten worse. Everything's gotten worse. You should have just let old Donald Trump stay in office. Hell, at this point, might as well just leave him there when he gets elected. That ain't gonna happen though. Our government's not that way. We've got to have elections. We've been going on and on, but like I said, I'm a nobody. I'm just tired, Greg. Tired of seeing all the bullshit games, the lies and deceit. Tired of the media blowing smoke up my ass, thinking I don't know what the fuck's going on. I spent 14 years in the Marine Corps as an administrator. That exposed me to a whole lot of politics. So I understand how the game works, Mr. Gregg. I understand that you're beholden to a higher power because you sold out. I hope that's not the case, but from my eyes, from where I'm sitting, you ain't doing nothing anybody else is doing. If anybody else ain't doing. You're the same as everybody else in my eyes. You just happen to govern a state that ain't gonna take your shit. So you do just enough to pacify the masses. Just enough. Hey, I'm securing the border, blah blah blah. But we're gonna just we got a good idea to put it to the Democrats. We're just gonna send these migrants to the Democrat across this nation that are in sanctuary cities. Yeah, we'll do that. My federal taxes are not meant for illegal immigrants, criminal immigrants. And my federal taxes are being doled out to all of these illegal immigrants, criminal immigrants. For what? For war? 'Cause that's what it looks like to me. That's not a war y'all want to fight. That's not a war y'all want to fight. That's not a war I want to fight. I don't want to have war at all. But y'all are pushing it closer and closer every day. The more people you let in and ship to these other states, costing us tax dollars, the closer you're pushing us to the brink of civil war. I ain't even got touch on Ukraine and Russia yet. It's the same bullshit. If you're going to send them somewhere, send them to Ukraine. That's what I would do. Send them to Ukraine. They need fighters. If we're going to pay for it, just send them to Ukraine. If their country that they're coming from is so bad. Hell, we're using all the military swift flights to fly these people in from Mexico and wherever else, God only knows. Send them to Ukraine so they can fight for Ukraine. Put a gun in their hand so they can fight for Ukraine, if that's what y'all want to do, instead of sending almost $200 billion of my money overseas to put in y'all's pockets, because I don't see any results. All I see is a burnt landscape in Ukraine and a lot of people dead. You people need to wake up. We're in control. You're not. We're in control. Anyways, the time of reckoning is coming. The time of reckoning is coming. Y'all have a good one.